Is justice only for the rich in 2025? A new report shows the poor are locked out of fair trials, and it's getting worse. Stick with me, this is why the system's broken. Hey truth seekers, before we dive into today's exposé, hit that like button. It takes 5 seconds and fuels our fight to question everything. Not subscribed? Join the Q Everything crew and tap the bell for raw, unfiltered truths. Stick with us to the end, I promise it's worth your time. Let's dive in. X is buzzing with stories of everyday Americans crushed by the justice system in 2025, nonviolent offenders rotting in jail because they can't afford bail. A Brennan Center report says legal aid funding dropped 15% this year, leaving 80% of low-income defendants without lawyers. Why? The system's designed for cash, not fairness. Here's the truth, public defenders are overwhelmed, caseloads tripled since 2020, per a 2025 ACLU study. Ex-users post about plea deals forced on the broke. 95% of cases end in pleas because trials cost thousands you don't have. Meanwhile, the wealthy hire top firms, think $1,000 an hour attorneys who drag cases out. Think it's just courts? Wrong. Bail reform stalled in 2025, with cash bail still trapping 500,000 pre-trial detainees, mostly poor and black. A leaked DOJ memo admits reform was gutted by private bail bond lobbies raking in $2 billion yearly. X posts from families show kids losing parents to a system that profits from poverty. Skeptical? Look at the evidence. A 2025 study found the poor serve 20% longer sentences for the same crimes as the rich. Celebrities walk with slaps on the wrist, you get crushed. Ex-users share horror stories, wrongful convictions up 10%, appeals denied for lack of funds. Justice isn't blind, it's bought. Why does this matter? If justice is a luxury, democracy dies. The poor stay poor, locked in cycles of fines, fees, and felonies. A 2025 stat shows 70% of inmates can't afford release, fueling mass incarceration at 2 million strong. X posts from activists scream, this isn't punishment, it's profit. But it's not just jails. This creeps into every corner. Family courts denying custody to broke parents, evictions without lawyers. The system's a machine grinding the vulnerable. A whistleblower from a legal aid group says funding cuts are deliberate, tied to prison industry donations. Your rights? Optional if you're broke. So, what can you do? First, get informed, check X for local legal aid resources, know your rights. Second, protect yourself, save for emergencies, join community defense funds. Third, spread the word. Share this video, demand public defender funding, call out the profiteers. If we don't fight, justice stays elite only. Here's the scary part, this isn't fixing itself. In 2025, with elections looming, politicians dodge reform to keep donors happy. If they get away with it, wrongful convictions, endless cycles, it's your future too. That's the truth they're hiding, but we're not done yet. If this hit you hard, smash that like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Q Everything, tap the bell to stay in the fight for truth. Drop a comment, what's the biggest lie you're questioning?